Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. This is Adam's Restoration. As I've been doing some YouTube shorts videos, you guys might have seen the new family member video, and I'd like to introduce it to you. This is my new to me 1995 Ford F-150, four-wheel drive, 351 or a 5.8 liter E40D automatic 4-speed transmission. It's obviously an extended cab, and it's got 246,000 miles, so it's got all the miles. But it's really clean. There is a little bit of hood damage here, so the hood doesn't 100% close flat, but it is pretty much stock, just OE replacement parts. Top end's been off it before, because you can see the rubber, the Felpro RTV, including on the intake manifold. Looks like I'm videoing with a ham sandwich. But right now I'm currently vacuuming out the cab, but I have some videos out of series for you. And this thing, when I say it's stock, I mean it is stock. It's got all the original exhaust on it, the original leaks, all the way back to the nasty can muffler, all the way back to the pipe. Original. Pretty amazing. Someone's getting after it. It's got some concrete on the back of it, which I'll chip off and clean it all out. It's even got a bed liner. This thing is very comfortable. I think it's more comfortable than my Ranger. Stretch right up. It's got some squeaks. How do I do the reset? 246,367. It's a lot. It's got a fun whine. I'm pretty sure it's from the rear end when I back off the throttle. Either that or the trans is so wore out that it's just gonna explode at any second. Yeah, not sure yet. And the truck is quiet, too quiet for me, of course. And the steering wheel is perfectly straight. Still accelerates pretty all right. Well, we've got about 15 miles. The only things I haven't tested to see if they work is four-wheel drive and low range. And on this model, it's a push button. So it's all electronic. It still has the manual locking hubs on it. And the radio even has Bluetooth on it, which is a big upgrade for me personally, because nothing I have has a radio in it, or one that works necessarily very well. And it just lumbers right along. Not sure if the temperature's creeping or not. It was down in the end. A good way to tell is just run your heat on low, so you can feel the heat, and if all of a sudden it starts to get cold, then you know you're running out of coolant. By about 30 miles, maybe less. original header, you know, block headers, log headers. It does what it does quietly and without complaining. The trans has the normal slip into second gear when it's under heavy load, but to put a shift correction kit in the trans go is probably the best one you can buy for the E40D. And it'll help with a lot of things. It'll help prolong the life of it, and also put a big trans cooler on these things. Any automatic, the biggest enemy to an automatic trans's life is heat. So the more heat it is inside of it, the worse it's going to be for it, the shorter the life. So you can keep it at a reasonable temperature even when towing. That's going to help prolong the life of the trans tremendously. And good positive shifts. What do you think, Bo? Just made it home with it here. It's got some imperfections on it. It also has 246,000 miles on it. And I just got done driving it 50 miles from where I had to pick it up at. And it had a leak in the freeze plug on the back of the cylinder head. Back in there. And what do you think, Finley? You like it? Hi. It's very, very comfortable to ride in, though. A lot of power, a lot more than my old Ranger over there. And yeah, the tires are still got some meat on them. And the interior is pretty good, actually, for as much use as it's had. I don't know if someone swapped the seats or not, but and there's no real rust on this truck at all either. There's obviously minor surface rust, but I mean, you can see it's not bad. Just needs some work. Just a little exhaust clip, you know, before I put the new muffler on it. I'm gonna put a Flowmaster 44 on this thing, and I'll do some more work to it. There's been a few changes around here. Obviously, I've got the F150 because I'm gonna sell the Ranger. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's just doesn't have, you know, V8 power. So, and I was able to afford this thing. So I sold my 64 F100, and then I just sold last week on Wednesday. I sold my 71 F250, which you guys never saw. It's just like the yellow pickup, but it has a 460 big block that I swapped in it, a C6 automatic 410 rear end, and it was a nice machine. It moved out pretty good. So I also sold my 76 Honda Goldwing, just because I'm not really a fan of it. So I rode it for probably 4 or 5 years, and just getting rid of it. So yeah, I was sad to sell the 64 because I was gonna do a lot of work to that thing and make it real sweet. I already did a lot of work to it, but just trying to improve my life situation just a little bit. So at least now I got a pretty sweet truck. And we just got rained on here a little bit ago, but yeah, it's gonna be a nice rig. It's already nice as it is, but I'll paint the entire underneath and put that new Flowmaster Series 44 on it. And it's got a really annoying squeak. I don't know if any of you ever had these problems with these trucks, but the water pump pulley, it squeaks, and there's nothing wrong with the water pump or any of the pulleys in here. It's literally the belt squeaking as it goes across the pulley. Fix that, and that just kind of popped out there. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to do a few things to this thing. Of course, I'm going to modify the engine, and I'll put a shift kit in the trans and everything. But anyway, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Thankful for all the support you guys give me, and stick around, there'll be more videos. Have a great day.